Hey y'all, have you ever thought about meal prepping and thought to yourself, that is just got to be too much time, too much planning. I just don't want to do it because I don't have the time. Y'all, I'm here to tell you that meal prepping saves you time, stress, money, and it helps you stay on plan with whatever program you are following. So today, I have done a keto meal prep, mainly because my husband does keto and he takes his lunch every day. I am a WW coach and I do WW, which is Weight Watchers. And this stuff right here is so easy to convert to Weight Watchers because all I have to do is put it in my recipe builder and I know the points values to the foods that I have cooked. So what have I done? I spent approximately about 4 hours total. A couple of hours yesterday, 2 or 3 yesterday, hour and a half, 2 hours maybe today, getting everything ready and ready to go. And then what I do is I pair it up with whatever I'm going to serve it with. And then I just have to kind of do almost like just do it in a line and like an assembly line and put it together in my containers. With keto or WW or any program, a lot of times we can come up with the main dish that we want to serve and we don't think about the sides. So for me, it's kind of a challenge. Whenever I pick whatever meal it is that I'm going to do, I have to stop and think, okay, what am I going to serve it with? Because with WW, I incorporate lots and lots of vegetables because they're 0 points, most of them. And then I can add some butter and some salt and they're delicious. For keto, a lot of people don't realize this. Keto has a lot of vegetables incorporated in it also. So we need those in there as well. Now, what did I do? I really and truly spent about 20 minutes coming up with what I wanted to cook. Where do I find my stuff? Pinterest. Please follow me on Pinterest. You will find all of these recipes, whether they're mine or whether they're someone else's and I am using it. It will be under my Pinterest account. So what did I do? I came up with some plans. One of the first things I did was I looked to see what is it that I want to cook and how am I going to cook it and what do I have in my freezer. I had some chicken, so I knew I wanted to do several dishes with chicken. My husband is a big fan of ground beef, so I knew that I had to have some beef involved. And then you can't get any easier than Jimmy Dean's already crumbled turkey sausage. You heard me, already crumbled and ready to go. So that's what I do. I just kind of look and see what I have. Y'all, please click the little bell, like my channel, subscribe, share. I really do appreciate it. Now, just going to give you a quick overview of what I cooked and how I'm pairing it. So, for example, I have done a chicken parmesan. Who does not love chicken parmesan? The problem is if you're doing keto, those noodles will kill you because you can't have them and they have way too many carbs. So what did I find? Y'all are not going to believe what I found. Might not look as pretty in here because it's already been cooked and I've got it in a bowl ready to assemble. But I found pesto spirals right here. I found those at Walmart. They are Walmart brand. And all it is carrot and zucchini spirals with extra virgin olive oil, black pepper, and Parmesan cheese. So it is a great way to have a meal. Y'all right there, 6 meals. Deconstructed pizza. Can't say enough about it. If you don't go on Pinterest and look at any other recipe, go and look at this one. Kids love it. Adults love it. It's easy. It's fast. It's delicious. I mix it up a little bit. This is the recipe that I use the already crumbled sausages in. It has a lot of mushrooms and tomato already in it. So with it, I'm just going to pair it with a salad because it's going to be delicious by itself. And there you go. 6 servings right there. Another recipe that I found that I have done before is, it's just called a ground beef casserole. And that's what it's called on Pinterest too. But it is delicious. And it has green beans in it. And it's got ground beef. It's got a little cream mixture. So it's really a rich, delicious, decadent meal. And I am going to pair it with some cauliflower rice. Put a little bit of cauliflower rice in and then serve it over it. This right here is going to be, I don't know, about 6 servings. I found this recipe. I have not tried it yet, so I'll have to let you know. But it is a cheeseburger pie. I mean, need you say more? Cheeseburger pie? Sounds delicious. It does not have very many vegetables in it. In fact, by very many, I mean 0, none. It has none. None. So you're going to need to add some to that. I found these roasted vegetables, which I just roasted them. They have finally cooled off. And we're going to serve those with this. This is going to make 6 servings. And the roasted vegetables that I found are right here. They are have Brussels sprouts, butternut squash, and onions. So if you're WW, 0 points, which is really cool because then you don't have to worry about it. I do toss them in avocado oil. I cook a lot of my roasting vegetables in avocado oil. And the reason why I do that is because avocado oil can take the heat better than olive oil. And then I just put some salt on them. So for a WW member, they would have 1 point. The spirals were 4 points. So you have to kind of think about that because you could do them yourself at a 0 if you wanted to. And I'm also going to serve it with some broccoli. This right here is just steamed broccoli with just some butter and salt. Nothing fancy, pretty simple. I did find this recipe right here and I tasted it. It was delicious. It is a chicken and broccoli casserole. And of course, you know, it always gets a little burnt looking or brown right there on the top, but it's not. The lights for some reason do that. And what did I find? Of all things, I found a cauliflower mac and cheese at Sam's and purchased this. WW is 6 smart points. Only thing is, I'm not crazy about it, but my husband likes it. And I probably won't buy it again, but for him, this will be going in lunch paired with this broccoli and chicken and cheese casserole. I think it's just going to give it that, maybe that little, I don't know, comfort food feel. So it'll be a nice addition to his lunches. Now, this right here, I have done a video on this right here. This is the jalapeno popper chicken, which turned out really, really good. Hands down, one of our family's favorites. I did a little video on it because I took several recipes that we really like and I combined them and kind of made it our own special one. And this right here is the rice that I told you about, the Pomodoro rice. And the only complaint I would have about that is the bag leaked. And it's got a sauce to it, so I don't know if that's why the bag leaked. It's 1 WW point, but it's like a Spanish rice. And I'm going to pair it with the Mexican chicken along with some roasted vegetables because, again, not vegetables. Well, I mean, if you want to count the jalapenos on top, that's the only vegetables in that recipe. So it needs some vegetables to go with it. But y'all, we all know we want some dessert. Gotta plan for that too for the month. And for me, I do try to find desserts that I can put in the freezer because if not, I have been known to not eat my meal and just eat dessert. I don't know if you ever do that, but I've been known to do that. So, right here, I have got a lemon cheesecake. I've had this many, many times. I have made this recipe many, many times. Usually I do it in individual ones, but I was just running out of time and did not feel like doing anymore. So, there you go. That is there. Look out, be on the lookout for my next video about, I don't want them to fall. They do have saran wrap on them. This right here is my own recipe, and it is a chocolate brownie. Of course, it's brownie, it's chocolate. It's like a ooey gooey chocolate brownie with a nice fudge icing. All keto. Y'all, they're delicious. I've already had some. they do need to go in the freezer so that I can stay on track. So I know I already worked out for the day, so I have my workout clothes on. I know I look lovely, but I did want to pop on and show you really how meal prepping 4 hours out of your weekend really does save you time, stress, and money. Thank you for watching my videos. Y'all have a good evening.